Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears.
Nightfall in Minneapolis in December usually spells freezing temps, and that is precisely the case outside these walls. But we are a comfortable 72 degrees inside U.S. Bank Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games. Maybe. Not any games.
Meanwhile, the bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by the man running the show, Charles, their quarterback.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Greenlaw on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? On 3rd down, Perkins looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now Ellington lost the football. It's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. So excellent starting position here for the Vikings. And trotting out there, their tall quarterback standing at 6'5".
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This is Ellington. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
Taken down at the 43.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Here comes the Bears punter now. as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Minnesota now ready for their next possession. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9 yards that time. Going to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on the ground. A running back taking control of the game. That's what I like to see.
Hold on. An old coot?
Coot. C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later.
9 yards to go.
To throw on 3rd down. Rhodes. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the 1st. They'll run on 1st down. Sheffield. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a give right side. Sheffield. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
At the 44-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 28. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, Rhodes. Jeffrey reels it in over the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. To throw on 2nd down. Rhodes. They'll find Lindsey here.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, they have to be pinpoint here.
I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. Exactly right. He's bound the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him. His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during the ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
Well, that drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsor saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement, but plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive, just weren't able to do so.
Throwing on first down. Perkins. Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. The play began back at the 23 and 23. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. From the gun, Perkins. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second.
On the ground, Ellington. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Ray Greenlaw on the tackle. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Bears
off the play fake. Perkins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. 30, 10, and they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Vikings.
touchdown.
And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week. He's smiling. Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up first and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
First down, Chicago.
They run the option here on first and 10. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Caleb Chason has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
Second down.
On second down, it's Jones. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Carl Lawson on the tackle. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
on third down. Perkins. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
First and 10 and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
no gain on the play there, so they're left with a third down and 6.
Third down and 6.
Looking to throw. Rhodes. And he'll get this to Antonio Gibson complete. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. So the previous play, a big help, as now they'll have it first and 10 up at the 20. Going to give this time to the tailback. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23. Now second and 7 from the 23.
It's a cup of 3.
Operating from the gun. Rhodes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Vikings on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? From the gun, Rhodes. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Brandon, Jim, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
A 41-yard punt there with no return, and the Bears take over. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Pressure, and down he goes. Chase in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, Perkins. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
From the gun, Perkins. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
That's a 3-yard line.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Back to throw. Rhodes. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Well, the screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Amari Cooper and the rest of the offense heading back out there now. With them losing here in the 2nd quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see maybe some quick screens, some hitches, anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated.
And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up near the 32. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Number 33.
Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rhodes over the middle, complete. That's Lindsey. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
From the gun on 3rd down. Rhodes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
32-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
On third and short, they'll try option left. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. Operating from the gun, Rhodes. And this one into the hands of DJ Shark.
Complete to DJ Shark. 8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Rhodes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 12 yards there and a 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. To throw on 2nd down, Rhodes. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. 2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
The Bears' 9-yard line.
He's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line.
Enough takes to start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0.
13. Bears, nothing.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks. Back for the second half of Thursday Night Football in just a moment. But first, the bye weeks are up.
There you have it. Halftime quickly over. 3rd quarter, here we go. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. To throw on 3rd down, Rhodes, and he'll complete this to Gibson. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They've stopped him in his tracks.
At their own 15-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now with all the work he's getting.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 16 yards, a first down. Operating from the gun, Perkins. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
To throw again, Perkins. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
They had a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And now out comes Minnesota. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brings up second and
from the gun, Rhodes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rhodes. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to the air on second down. Rhodes. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Near the 34. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
And they'll begin by running the option. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards in a Chicago first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Second and 10.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it's third down.
Third down.
And from the gun, Perkins. This is caught. And the Bears are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I think a lot of people ask the same.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
And that'll make it 13-7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. The 1st down screen pass, good for 5. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
At the Bears' 45-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee. And that means 4th down.
I bet they thought they had picked that one up because it was a 3rd and 2 call. And they got awfully close. Now we're at 4th and inches. I wonder if they think they're feeling lucky here and maybe want to go pick it up.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Now Ellington. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Perkins.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd down, Perkins. And that is incomplete.
Perkins pass intended for Amari Cooper.
We saw this a lot in the 1st half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with him.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. To throw on 3rd down. Rhodes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
10 at the 36-yard line.
On 1st down, Sheffield. And he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
That's the end of the...
And we'll return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. The Vikings on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there?
Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Vikings. DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
Will line up.
Operating from the gun, Rhodes. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, we try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
24-yard line.
The Chicago offense set to get started. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
On the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Perkins. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
Gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
On 1st down, Perkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Perkins. This one caught left side by Cooper. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. And that one good for 16, and the drive will continue. On 1st and 10, Perkins throwing the out route incomplete. It's Walton. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches, I always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
19. Bears 10.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
It's now 3rd and 4.
Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news, but this is still a two-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
To number 40. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the
from the gun, Perkins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down.
Operating from the gun, Perkins. Incomplete. Here's second and 10 now from about the 32. To throw again, Perkins. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On third down, Perkins. And Robinson with a big catch. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Intercepted.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rhodes, that one complete. He finds Sharp, and he'll get it down here to the 43. 7 yards, the pickup there.
7. Brings up second and 3.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On third down, Gibson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
On second down, it's Gibson, and he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 26. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Escapes the sack. Oh, no, lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. And that will give him a 12-point lead. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. That catch good for only a couple. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. From the gun, Perkins over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. They'll keep it on the ground. Sheffield. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And they take a knee. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off at about the 31. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Tonight,
Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So for Minnesota, the win moves them a couple games over 500.